I have fought very firmly against white domination. I have fought very firmly against black domination. I cherish the ideal of a new South Africa where all South Africans are equal.
It always seems impossible until it's done.
Nelson Mandela is considered by many to be the father of South Africa. Mandela was an anti-apartheid activist, which means that he fought for those who were disadvantaged by the system of racial segregation. Mandela became a civil rights leader, leading many against the apartheid government. Apartheid was a system of racial inequality which kept all races separate from one another. In 1994, Mandela was of key importance in negotiating the freedom of equality of all South Africans. He then became South Africa's first democratically elected president.
When a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace. I believe I have made that effort, and this is therefore why I will sleep for the eternity.
Nelson Mandela born on 18 July 1918 in Mizo in Eastern Cape, which is in South Africa. He grown up and learned African history and unfair and discrimination between the non-white people living in Africa. He wanted to end this discrimination so that the people can live freely and equally. He went to the Law University, which is Witwatersrand one, and he found a fellow activist who fought against this apartheid.
Education is the most powerful weapon which can be used to change the world.
Fighting for peace. Apartheid was introduced in 1948 by the National Party, which was an all-white government. It was a harsh system that gave little opportunities to non-white people and took away their basic human rights such as education, freedom of movement, and rights to self-determination. Mandela joined the ANC, African National Congress, in 1944 and was elected president of the ANC in 1951. He first encouraged non-violent protests as he wanted to follow Mahatma Gandhi's example, but this did not work, and later on they used more violent tactics. The apartheid government then labeled Mandela and the other civil rights activists as terrorists.
A winner is a dreamer who never gives up.
Mandela was arrested by the apartheid government and during the Rivonia trial 1963 to 1964 and was sentenced to jail. He spent 27 years in jail and most of that time was spent on Robben Island. During this time, he had become an international symbol for the anti-apartheid movement. The 27th April 1994 was a historical day when South Africa's first democratic elections were held, and everyone was given the right to vote regardless of their race. And the ANC won the elections, and Mandela, as its leader, became the first democratically elected president. But even today, some battles are left unfought. With the increasing advancement in notions and ideals, discrimination still exists and destroys life of those who are equally a part of the society as any other human is.
After climbing a great hill, one only finds out that there are more hills to climb.
The name of George Floyd looks set to enter the history books along with Rosa Parks and Emmett Till as the face of the movement that fueled a movement. Floyd's murder in Minneapolis was one that may have been added to the long tally of black Americans who have murdered at the hands of police officers. It could have caused a brief, mostly local flurry of attention before the world moved on. But this time was different. This time, Floyd's murder ignited a wave of national and then a global protest. A wave that is leading to changes in symbols of racism, from flags to statues, instances of corporations in hope of real police reform, and of overdue of reparations to black Americans.
The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear.
Here we analyze the evolution of a movement into a movement by analyzing Twitter traffic from May 27 to June 4th related to protests sparked by the death of George Floyd. These 15 million tweets were compiled using an open source communication line tool known as Twak, which archives tweets that contain a specific qualifying term, in this case, any tweets containing the word or hashtag protest. So, friends, even sacrifices of the bravest and kindest hearts will go in vain if this bug of inhuman action continues to feed on our mattresses. All lives matter is what should be understood. No human is wrong, they are just unique in their own beautiful way. Love all and be kind. Thank you.